Donald Trump has chosen his running mate, and he is none other than Indiana Governor Mike Pence. Now, this is according to The Hill and other media reports. Now, Trump campaign's aides on Twitter, however, said that, oh, no, he's yet to make a decision. He's going to say tomorrow. He's going to do it tomorrow. Well, look, the secret's already out. We already know he's going to choose. This is according to people who are close to the campaign. Now, Mike Pence, was, of course, has been on a short list for the spot, along with Speaker Newt Gingrich, or former Speaker Newt Gingrich, and New Jersey Governor Christie. Now, this is according to Trump. Now, he was also the favorite of GOP lawmakers on Capitol Hill. Now, I want to go into detail about how much the establishment loves Mike Pence in a little bit. Now, a roll call first reported that Pence was Trump's pick, citing a source with direct knowledge of the decision. CBS's Major Garrett also reported that Pence would get the nod from Trump, as well as the Indianapolis Star, which confirmed the news a little bit later. So, why Pence? Why Mike Pence? Well, look, Trump needs help from the Republican establishment and the religious right. Mike Pence fits both of those. Newt Gingrich is what he calls a master debater. Oh, get me up in that that debate stage, boy. And yeah, it'll be great. It'll be tremendous. I don't know why that I started impersonating Trump when speaking for Gingrich. Must be force of habit. I don't know. But anyway, Newt Gingrich is a little too crazy for the establishment. They don't exactly like him very much. And Christie's got too many scandals. So, Trump decided to throw him under the bridge. Anyway, according to The Hill, Pence would fit Trump's need for someone who could work with Congress from the executive branch, and he would also do much to shore up Trump's relationships with social conservatives and GOP officials. Senate Republican Whip John Cornyn of Texas told The Hill earlier this week, quote, "What Trump needs is someone who is credible, who can help him govern if he is successful. There's nobody with more interesting ideas in Washington than Newt, but that's a different issue than actually governing day to day. I don't think that is a strong suit." Now, that's, of course, against Newt Gingrich and for someone like Mike Pence. Now, Speaker Paul Ryan told reporters, quote, "It's no secret, I'm a fan of Mike Pence's. We're very good friends. I have very high regard for him. I hope he picks a good movement conservative. Clearly, Mike is one of those." Oh, you thought that Trump was anti-establishment? He just picked someone who's very cozy with the Republican establishment. Now, this is also from The Hill. Quote, "Pence is a proven fundraiser with deep ties to the billionaire GOP donors Charles and David Koch. And he hails from a Rust Belt battleground state, in a region that might represent Trump's likeliest path to the White House." Got more from CNN. Pence served 6 terms in the House and most recently was a top-ranking leader who handled political messaging for the GOP conference. Republicans in both chambers noted that Pence's credentials as a reliable fiscal and social conservative. Utah Senator Orrin Hatch told reporters, quote, "He's a conservative, he's an honest guy, he's a straightforward person." Quote, "He's been a good governor in spite of some of the criticisms that may have come down the pike. He's gutsy. I think he'd be fine." Now, some of those criticisms involve the RFRA bill, the Religious Freedom Bill. That's very, very anti-gay. I'll get into that later. Pennsylvania GOP Senator Pat Toomey said, quote, "I'm a big fan of Mike Pence. I think he'd be a great choice." Arizona GOP Representative Jeff Flake, who has been critical of Trump, said, quote, "He was a big fan of Pence," and added, "I think he probably has a better chance of moving the candidate to where he maybe should be." Representative Kathy McMorris Rogers told CNN that the talk about Pence was, quote, "exciting. Ooh, I'm so excited. Yay. We're going to have a GOP establishment guy in the Trump campaign. Woo! Exciting." Now, finally, one unnamed House Republican told CNN, quote, "Pence would really help things with the party establishment." Well, you thought he was anti-establishment? You thought he was going to bring down the system? Really? Look, what Donald Trump needs is help from the GOP establishment. He doesn't have that small donor money, so he can't really run ads. While Clinton, on the other hand, has spent millions of dollars in ads. He's doing this for that big establishment support money. You know how Trump makes deals? Well, consider this. Trump says, hey, Pence, I'll make you VP if you get me that sweet, sweet establishment donor money. Now, Pence is pretty close with the Koch brothers. Where do you think that money's going to come from? This was a good pick for him on that front, but it's a bad pick in some other fronts. But first, I want to point out who this helps him with. This helps him with establishment Republicans, as I pointed out. It also helps him with evangelical voters, because, as I've mentioned before, Pence signed the religious freedom laws that ended up discriminating against people who are in the LGBT community. These were some pretty bad laws. Well, not only that, but Pence is not a fan of science. Just like Trump, he probably doesn't believe in climate change, though I'm not sure that if he thinks that he thinks it's a Chinese hoax. But obviously he doesn't believe in science. Where's my example? When he was a candidate for Congress, he sent flyers saying that smoking doesn't kill you. It's not dangerous at all. Keep smoking, smoke away. Well, maybe the act of smoking itself isn't dangerous, but it does end up giving you lung cancer, which does kill you. So I guess maybe technically right. But look, this is bad on two fronts. For one, it actually destroys Trump's credibility as an outsider candidate. He's picking someone who's the consummate insider, and a very deeply fiscally and socially conservative one at that. Well, that's not going to help you with gay people. It's not going to help you with young people. It's not going to help you with millennials. Not only that, but Pence has taken special interest money. OpenSecrets.org shows that Pence has taken nearly $100,000 from the ultra-conservative Club for Growth and around $375,000 from securities investment firms, i.e. bankers. This guy's taken a lot of banker money. Now, not as much as Hillary Clinton, I'll grant you that, but that's still a lot of money that in a campaign that is supposed to be the outsider campaign. This is an outsider at all. Now, the second front, as I mentioned, he's going to lose some of the millennial voters who supported him because he claimed to be against the establishment. This pick couldn't be more establishment, couldn't be more corrupt or more special interest backed. And it's all because Trump wants that establishment money. The primary is essentially over, and what Donald Trump is proving by picking Mike Pence is that once again, he is still more of the same.